Welcome back to the 5. We are still monitoring the situation in Colorado Springs where there's an active shooter on the scene. Let's bring in former NYPD officer and Fox News contributor Bo Dietl. Hi, Bo.
Hi, good afternoon.
You think this guy should already have been taken out, right? He's shot at 4 cops.
Well,
what are they waiting for?
I've been following the story all afternoon. As far as I'm concerned right now, this thing's taking too long, and if there are other people in there, and if this person is doing anything to them, he tried to kill 4 cops already. What you got to do is you got to get him, shoot him in the head. There was some talk about him sitting in the chair. If they can see him sitting in the chair, they should take him out. There should be no negotiating. He's not negotiating with those cops. Every round he fires at him means he's trying to kill him. So what do you do with a mad dog? You take him out, put a bullet in his head.
All right, Dana.
Bo, I was wondering about a report we had earlier that Harris Faulkner filled us in on, and that was that the NYPD has been put on a heightened alert at all area Planned Parenthood offices, even though there is no credible threat and we don't know where this shooter originated. We might find out that that was his original place to end up. But what do you think about that? Is that a necessary precaution?
Well, again, when something happens, everyone's on precaution. Everybody's walking on. After this ISIS stuff, everyone's terrorized. But the thing is that we don't even know if maybe he tried to rob the bank there, ran into this Planned Parenthood. Until we know the exact situation, is it an overreaction? I don't know. Are they preparing for a planned effort against Planned Parenthood? We don't know. I don't know. I think it's something that they're stretching it pretty far if they feel as though every Planned Parenthood is getting attacked now. But although on the other side of the coin is, you got to rather be safe than sorry.
Greg?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if it turns out to be the bank, do we reinforce all the banks in New York now? I'm asking you, you're very critical of why they're waiting. Why do you think they're waiting?
I mean, it's obvious when they tried to go at him the first couple of times, he was shooting at him. I just saw they had an armored carrier there. I don't know if it was military type or what, but they were getting some people, I believe, some injured people with that military carrier. They got to go in there. They got to use flash grenades. Whatever they got to do, they got to take this guy out. The more they wait, the more worried I get, because all I keep thinking about is 2 weeks ago when everybody was talking about, we had 150 hostages in Paris there in that concert center, and then they waited. Hey, maybe they could have saved 50 people. You got to go in there. We're dealing with animals now. Shoot them in the head. Get them out of there. Let's go. Let's get going here.
All right, Kimberly.
Yeah, but we were getting some reports earlier and talking about the Justice Department and stripping local law enforcement officers of that much needed tactical supplies, military style equipment after Ferguson and whatnot, and the investigations that happened. And you just think about a situation like this where the police need every available resource to put down an active shooter situation, especially someone that seems to be heavily armed. It doesn't make sense to me why we would handicap our police officers when we need them so much in a crisis situation like this.
Again, this is our president acting like a fool again. I mean, to say something like this, we noticed when the attacks occurred in Paris, when the cops were in their car getting attacked. We have to prepare ourselves. This is a war. We're against terrorists, against this country. It's going to open up here in America, and we got to be prepared. And we also got to start training all our officers in the use of high-powered equipment. We're dealing with bad people here. Our little 9mm are not going to do anything against somebody with an AK-47. So let's not believe that we're in fairyland here. This is an attack on us. It's going to be for the next generation. We have to deal with it. We have to prepare ourselves for the worst and pray that the worst don't happen.
All right, thanks, my friend. Stay with us. More in the Colorado Springs active shooter situation after this.